It's now the year 2000, and that means we're opening up Pack 8 of the Magic the Gathering 30th Anniversary Countdown Kit. The first set released this year is Nemesis, which takes place on the Plane of Wrath. The story centers around a conflict within the Phyrexians who are led by Volrath, the Evancar of Wrath. Volrath has recently abandoned his post, and as a result, there is a power struggle. Meanwhile, the rebels of Wrath, who are united under Eladamri, are planning an uprising to overthrow the Phyrexian tyranny. Nemesis introduced a new keyword, fading. Fading limits the amount of time a permanent can stay on the battlefield. If a permanent has fading, during its controller's upkeep, that player must remove a fading counter from it. If they can't, they have to sacrifice it. Some of the standout cards in the Nemesis set include Parallax Wave, Massacre, Core Haven, Blastoderm, Belby's Portal, Mogcatcher, Tanglewire, Submerge, Flame Rift, and Daze. The next set to come out in June of 2000 is Prophecy. Prophecy is essentially a standalone story that returns to Dominaria to focus on a war between the invading Keldans and the Jamuran League of City-States with Teferi coming to their aid. Notable cards in the Prophecy set include Avatar of Woe, the cycle of Rhystic cards, especially Rhystic Study, Citadel of Pain, Squirrel Wrangler, and Infernal Genesis. The final set of 2000 was Invasion, which was a major hit among Magic the Gathering players. Invasion was based on the foundation of a previously unpublished set known as Spectral Chaos, and it's also the first set to focus on multicolor cards since Legends, which was published in 1994. The design team originally included all 10 two-color combinations in the set. However, they dialed it back to just the 5 ally-colored combinations to better balance gameplay. Prior to Invasion, multicolored cards were not published frequently, as the philosophy at the time was to use them sparingly. Invasion, however, challenged this idea, and the success of the set showed that players greatly appreciated and wanted more gold cards. Some of Invasion's biggest cards include Armadillo Cloak, Fires of Yavimaya, Aura Shards, Captain Sisay, Factor Fiction, Hannah, Ship's Navigator, Overabundance, Elvish Champion, Undermine, and Absorb. Alright, it's time to open up the pack and see what's inside. Lynn Civi, Defiant Hero. Cool. Lynn Civi was one of the leaders in the rebellion against Wrath, so it's only fitting that her card is the best at recruiting rebels. While most of the other rebel cards can only recruit within a specific range, Lynn Civi can get any rebel in your deck. Her second ability also helps you draw the game out, especially when paired with her primary ability. Lynn Civi's speed might be considered slow by today's standards, but at the time of the card's release, the abilities were pretty good. In 1999, Rebels was a popular deck in the standard metagame, and this card made the deck more versatile by allowing the player to search for specific cards to counter their opponent's strategies. Essentially, Lynn Civi can be used as a Swiss Army knife in the Rebels deck.